2 minutes late, sorry about that. We will call the July 8th, 2024 Oak Park Board of Education meeting to order. Ms. Weir, please call the roll.
Clark. Here. Aubrey.
Here.
Davis. Elwood.
Here.
Oda.
Here.
Madison.
Here.
And Smith.
Here. Okay, we have a quorum. We'll go to item number 2, recitation of the district mission and vision. No? Not,
Yep.
okay. Trustee Madison, you look like you was gonna say no, so Trustee Madison, we'll let her go to that.
Okay. The mission is to create an inclusive learning community that provides the best academic and social experience by educating the whole child, one child at a time. And the vision is cultivating visionary leaders and compassionate citizens engaged in the global community.
Thank you. Go to item number 3, approval of the agenda. The agenda was circulated for today's meeting. If there's no issues with the agenda, we will pass a motion to approve the agenda by unanimous consent. Just one item is that on item 6C, McKinney, the second part of that, the only part of 6C that remains is approval of Nova Big Pack. I'll leave it at that. Which one? I saw you.
No, I
Oh, Flex Stevens.
I was listening.
Okay, all right. Are there any issues with that one change? All right, so what we'll do is we'll pass a motion to approve the agenda. As amended by unanimous consent. Any issues there? None? Okay, the agenda is hereby approved as amended. And we will go to item 4, approve consent agenda. That also was shared with everyone, the 2 items, the special meeting minutes and the personnel actions report, as well as the addendum. Are there any issues with the approval of the consent agenda? Yes, sir. You can pull something off?
I just have a question about one of them.
Okay.
Dr. Ferris, on the addendum, there was a annual accounts receivable support stipend. Is that because the person's position is in accounts payable and they were helping in accounts receivable?
Yes.
Okay,
And so instead of hiring a full staff, yes.
got it. And those were additional hours?
He's talking about it.
Something else?
There's an accounts receivable stipend, and I noticed that the individual's position is accounts payable. So I was just clarifying that they were working additional hours
Yes.
in accounts receivable, and that's the stipend. Got it.
Yes.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you.
If nothing else, then we'll pass a motion to approve the consent agenda by unanimous consent. Is there an issue with doing that? All right, then the consent agenda is hereby approved. We'll go to item number 5, public participation. Public participation is one-way communication in which members of the public are asked to address the full board with the understanding that board members are not able to respond personally. Nothing else, then Trustee Davis, please read the public participation guidelines.
Because the Oak Park Board of Education values public meetings, not just meetings in public, we welcome public comment on school issues. Speakers are asked to express themselves in a civil manner with due process for the dignity and privacy of others who may be affected by public comments. The public comment portion of the meeting cannot be used to make personal attacks against a school board member or school district employee that disrupts the order of the meeting and is totally unrelated to the manner in which the member or employee performs his or her duties. Speakers should be aware that if statements violate the rights of others under the law of defamation or invasion of privacy, such comments may result in legal liability. Most comments can be concisely stated in 3 minutes, and the board respectfully asks that comments remain focused on the topic or issue and not be directed at specific personnel or board members. I do not have any public comment cards at this time.
Okay, are there any members of the public who wish to address the board? Going once, going twice, gone. Okay. We go to item 6. We go to action items under item 6. 6A, designation of meeting dates. I'm sorry?
Nothing.
So the meeting dates were shared at the last meeting, are there any, the proposed meeting dates, were shared at the last meeting, and they are in your packet now. Are there any questions, comments, concerns about any of these dates? No conflicts?
I just can't do January 20th, that's all.
It's not even on here.
Yeah, that's for the,
That's
for
the
the
other
goal
one.
setting date.
Oh,
That's MLK
We
Day.
haven't got to that point yet,
oh,
but
It's a holiday.
these are the regular meeting
okay,
schedules.
no,
Any
my bad.
issues, concerns here?
No.
Okay, hearing none, trustee Smith, wanna read the motion?
Yes. Resolved that the Oak Park Board of Education approves the schedule of public meetings for the 2024-2025 school year as attached.
Second.
A motion made by trustee Smith, seconded by trustee Corcoran, any questions on the motion? Okay, hearing none, Ms. Green, please call the roll.
Clark,
Yes.
Aubrey,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Elwin,
Yes.
Fuda,
Yes.
Madison.
Yes.
And Smith.
Yes.
That motion passes. Go to item 6B, acceptance of food service contract, Chartwells. Trustee Clark.
Resolved that the Oak Park Board of Education officially approves the recommendation of the district's Food Service Committee to select Chartwell's Food Group located at Compass Group, 2400 York Mount Road, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28217, for the district's food service program. This selection will be effective from July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2025, for the sum of $2,038,197.36. It can be extended for up to an additional 1-year periods upon mutual agreement between the SFA and the FSMC, as outlined in the bid documents dated May 28th, 2024.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee Corcoran. Any questions on the motion?
Clarification? Was it four additional 1-year
I'm
periods?
sorry, I was
Yeah.
reading too fast. I can reread that last
Right.
sentence. It's not a problem.
Up to
To
four
four
additional
additional.
1-year periods, yes. Any other questions or clarification? Okay. Ms. Green, please call the roll.
Who's second?
I did.
Trustee Corcoran.
Elwin,
Yes.
Yes.
Davis, Fuda,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
and Copeland.
Yes.
Motion passes. We'll go to item 6C, approval of Nova bid pack. Trustee Hood, are you available to read that motion?
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
Resolved that the Oak Park Board of Education accepts the district administration's recommendation to purchase the Nova HVAC bid pack number 6, not to exceed $9,614,032.83, including contingency and construction management fee. The purchase will be made using proceeds from the 2021 bond funds.
Second.
Motion made and second, made by trustee Hood, and seconded by trustee Clark. Any questions on that motion? I assume you're here to discuss.
Actually, just here to answer any questions. In your board pack, you do have 2 recommendation letters. So with our last board presentation, we had said we're out for bids. We actually received 27 different bidders in 8 different categories. Right now, we're just below the $9.4 million. There is an ad alternate for the Michigan Works area, about $270,000. We're not going to award it yet, but we want the board to be aware of it, so if funding does become available between now and, let's say, summer 2025, 26, we're able to do that. If approved tonight, procurement will start. We actually had a great call with DTE this morning. So they're already looking at ordering the primary switchgear, the telephone pole, which is going to take them some time. So we're getting new power distributions to Nova as we look at the new HVAC upgrades. So again, appreciate the board to take a look, and we're doing improving this evening. So keep us on schedule and within budget. So again, thanks to the superintendent's office, finance, and facilities to get us to this point. So.
Questions on trustee Corcoran?
The taxes have been included into this amount, right?
They have, yes. That was and again, the bond passed before prevailing wage took effect in March. So again, you're not affected to the new prevailing wage rates because your bond did pass before the 2024. But again, competitively bid, put on BidNet, as well as some others. District's website, again, they had 27 different bidders in 8 categories, great coverage. So.
Other questions on the motion? Ms. Griffin, please call the roll.
Clark,
Yes.
Aubrey,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Elvin,
Yes.
Oda,
Yes.
Madison.
Yes.
And Smith.
Yes.
Okay, that motion passes. We will go to item, thank you for being here today. We go to item 6D, which is approval of Oak Park Schools 2024-25 Capturing Kids Hearts Contract. Trustee Davis.
Resolve the Oak Park Board of Education approves purchasing the Capturing Kids Heart Service Agreement contract for $131,450 for the 2024 through 2025 school year.
Second. Okay.
Motion made by trustee Davis and seconded by trustee Smith, because he beat you to the punch. Trustee Hoyt has a question.
Are we expanding Capturing Kids Hearts district-wide now? So previously it was limited to elementary,
Elementary, yep, so we're expanding it across secondary.
so we're adding secondary, and this is aimed at increasing our belonging and engagement with our
Yeah,
students.
yeah, this is our overall foundational strategy for the whole culture piece for the district, and that belonging piece was one big portion of it, but it's the overall school culture piece that's encompassed inside of Capturing Kids Hearts.
Thank you.
Remind me of
For sure.
how this is being paid for, where it's coming from.
Capturing Kids Hearts, I want to say it's coming, that's,
31A, Section
Uh,
31A,
grant.
and CAP response. The previous sessions were conducted under a mental health grant and ESSER. This year we'll be using it against Section 31A.
Thank you. Any other questions? Hearing none, Ms. Griffin, call the roll.
Smith,
Yes.
Cochran,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Elvin,
Yes.
Madison.
Yes.
Oda,
Yes.
and Clark.
Yes.
Okay, item 6E, where we will discuss scheduled dates for the superintendent eval and goal setting. We have two available dates for the superintendent's evaluation. Tuesday, December 18th, Wednesday, December 19th.
December 18th, is that the,
I looked that far ahead, so.
Me personally, I'm better for the 19th and the 18th because it's an early release day, and
I think it's Wednesday and Thursday, not Tuesday.
the 18th.
You said Tuesday.
It's for Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday and Thursday, yeah.
I'm sorry, I messed that up. All right then, yeah, I guess you're right. My apologies,
Go for the 18th.
you're bad on the 18th.
I would
so good.
prefer the 19th. If I have to do the 18th, I will, but I would prefer the 19th because the 18th is an early release day, and my son's therapist probably won't be as long as I need it to be.
If the 19th.
The 19th is better.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right.
Either one works for me.
Either one works, how about you? One of those days you got something.
No, I don't, I actually don't.
I cannot.
I actually don't, but I'm having foot surgery, so I don't know if I'll be up or not, but
Thursday night
yeah.
football. I'm really playing.
So
This
either
would be
one
a
works.
6 p.m. start, by the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're good? I hate
can't even
this
see that
because
far
It's
ahead.
always like, y'all, man, you guys I think we need to start scheduling stuff even further out.
Yeah, I'm cool.
All right,
Record for Christmas?
so, Thursday, December 19th then, for that. And then goal setting. The
That
20
20th is a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing that. All right, so the 21st through the 23rd. Or the 28th through the 29th, any one of those days.
Wasn't there a 30th?
Say the 28th.
January 30th?
You want to go all the way out to the end of
Yeah,
that?
she went in.
Yes, please. That's Just
That's
me.
your preference?
Yes, please.
28th for me.
There's no, isn't there a, some sort of, thing in Washington around that time?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look up the dates for that.
I think that is the week before.
It's usually that last week.
Oh, I thought it was the week before.
Um,
I wonder if they already have the date set.
Here it is, Advocacy and Equity Institute. It is February 2nd through 4th.
Okay, so we.
let's-
Yep.
On the 30th. Is there any concern with January 30th at the behest of trustee Corcoran?
That is.
I'm wide open.
Y'all are funny.
Is it January 30th?
Yes, sir.
Is it early?
6.
6, oh yeah.
Okay, 6 o'clock it is. All right, so we decided on Thursday, December 19th, and then Thursday.
Is that one at 6 too?
Yeah.
They're all
All
at
right.
6.
Okay, cool.
Thursday, January 30th. Y'all like these Thursdays? All right. With that said, then I'll make the motion to resolve that the Oak Park Board of Education approve the dates of December 19th, 2024 to conduct the annual superintendent evaluation and January 30th, 2025 to set the superintendent's goals for the 2025 calendar year.
Second.
Motion made by myself, seconded by trustee Corcoran. Any questions on the motion? Hearing none, Ms. Williams, call the roll.
Smith,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
Fuller,
Yes.
Elvin,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Corcoran,
Yes.
and Clark.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The motion passes. We'll go to item 7A, wellness policy. And I believe you are on for this?
Yes,
Okay.
good evening.
Good
So in your packet is the draft wellness policy. During a recent food service audit, it was discovered that wellness policy has not been updated by the board. We're not asking for an updated wellness policy for the board's actual policies. This is just our administrative guidelines for that policy.
Trustee Boyd, any questions?
Nope.
Anyone else, any questions?
I couldn't hear.
You didn't hear her?
I did not hear her.
Would you please restate?
So we're not asking the board to adopt a new wellness policy. These are just the administrative guidelines that MDE has asked us to get approval for.
Understood. Thank you.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else from members of the board? Okay, hearing none, we will go to communications. Are there any communications from members of the administration?
No.
From members of the board? Yes. I love the definitive nature with which you said it. Trustee Smith.
Yeah, I just want to thank the district for their participation in the Oak Park Youth Assistance Program's pancake breakfast that was held on the 4th of July. Our cohesiveness and the collaboration made it a successful event. We had fun out there, and just want to keep that relationship going. Just kudos, great job. That's it.
Okay. Anything else from members of the board? Any addenda? We're at item 10, adjournment. Trustee Davis.
The next meeting of the Board of Education will be held on Monday, August 26, 2024, at 7 p.m. in the boardroom of the Administration Building.
Okay. If nothing else then, without objection, we'll pass a motion to adjourn. public, we're hereby adjourned at 7:22 p.m. Thank you.